Hey, you guys, this is Shelley D. Bridgman, and welcome to the Shelley D. Bridgman Show. And this is my testimony. Hey there, it is Thursday, but it is my Friday. I am off work as of this morning at 8 o'clock. So glad to be. Okay, don't you start. He's on one this morning. So glad to be talking to you. If you only knew, I guess you guys are my safe place. That's the strangest thing, right? So here I am in the parking lot. I'm trying to hurry up. I come to the realization that the sooner I get here and do this, I'm better off because the people start showing up, right? So the library's not open yet. I get off at 8 o'clock, but I have to make a couple stops and get myself here. But the sooner I get here, the better, because the more people that are here, that's just like I was in the, like just now. I mean, it's like the library's not even open, so that means the parking lot is empty. That's like putting two and two together. It's empty because the library is not open. Do you know somebody came and parked like right next to me? Like right next to me. I'm like, and I didn't even care what they thought about the look that I gave them. I didn't even care, but I just gave him like this blank, what do you call it, the death stare, like I don't believe you. You know what I mean? If you can't, I'm starting off with a rant. Maybe somebody needs to hear this. Maybe that's what it is. But when you park, look, let me tell you, in case you don't know, when you park next to someone, you take away their space. Okay, you take away their space. They can no longer open their door as freely as they would like to. I'm sitting here in the car with my windows down. Maybe I want to have a private conversation. If you're parked right next to me, then maybe I can't do that. Okay? So we'll say that and leave it at that. But here I am. First thing, like I said, I made it in my little circle and stopped at the bank. Made my little deposit, because you got to do what you can, right? And put some gas in my car because I know I'm going to be busy. I have 2 days to get my stuff out of my storage room into another storage room, and I have to find a storage room. So I'm going to be busy doing that, and he's making noise with that toy. And I'm going to go do some thrifting right quick this morning because I have outgrown everything, and my pants are just too tight. They're just too tight. So I'm gonna go get me something that's stretchy. It's like everything I'm wearing has a drawstring. That's why I was saying I can't wait to put some jeans on and some denim. I haven't worn denim in forever. So got a lot of stuff I need to do, and the sun is out. So I have a lot of stuff that I need to do. My supervisor did not send over. So this is what happened yesterday. So I did call, I took a nap, and then I ended up buying some ice cream yesterday, and I ate it and passed out. I mean, I literally passed out. And when I came to, and I called my supervisor, and I called him at a good time, because usually he's like really busy. He's like the man that does everything. He's like the operations manager. I don't know if that's his official title, but he does everything for everybody. He is like one of the best people I've ever met in my life. You know what I mean? So when I told him I said, I said, what is the process for me giving my notice? What do I need to do? And he thought I was saying like from the company, and I said, no, I just need a new, I need a new location, right? And I had talked to him about that because I told him that I wanted to change my shift and line it up with the quiet guy, right? Because that one night was just bad, and more confirmation from last night, but yeah, so and I know it's just time to go. It's time for something new. So I said, no, I just want a new location. He said, oh, okay. So he said what he's supposed to do is like find like three different sites and then present them to me, and then I make a decision, and then he schedules the interview for me with whoever manages that location. So that's what he said he was going to do. But I was expecting, I don't know if this man is sitting in front of me with his window down. Let me move because I'm too close, and This is private. Um, yeah. So I I thought he was gonna do that yesterday, and I thought I was gonna get the info. Oh, sorry. I thought I was gonna get get that information yesterday. Well, I thought he was gonna do it yesterday, and I thought he was gonna have someone send the information over to me last night. So I was looking for it all night. So before I got off work, see, now I gotta position myself in the sun. See, okay. But yeah. So, but he's not in the sun, so glory for that. But so I was waiting for it the whole night. So I didn't uh I didn't hear anything from the supervisor for that shift, and so I called him before I got off work, and I said, did you have something that you were supposed to deliver to me? And he started asking me questions about what is it, and I just told him, oh, okay, thank you, goodbye, and hung up the phone, because that's the kind of stuff I'm dealing with. That's the kind of stuff I'm dealing with, and it's like no, people, people have their insecurities and stuff, and they try to use other people to, make themselves feel better, and I'm not that gal. I'm just not. I'm bottom line, cutting to the point. This guy came in this morning. He was relieving the other person that I work with, and he said to me, long night. I'm like, what? Like, what? You can say good morning and that's it. I will respond. But don't, that's just like, I'm not that person. I'm just not that person. I'm not. So, yeah, I made it out of there. I'm not going to say that other part, because, But yeah, so I made it out of there, and here I am, and I knew that I have all this stuff to do, and I need to move as fast as possible because of this weather, and I have my little guy with me. So yeah, so here we are. But you know what is so funny? Yesterday evening, I ran across this lady that I listen to sometimes online, and she does like mentoring stuff for people that do like online work, or I don't know, like writing books, and I don't know, she does some kind of stuff. And so I heard her talking, but you know what was so funny? Everything that she said is the same thing that I said to you guys. And I was like, what? So for me, it was just a confirmation that I'm on the right track in terms of what I'm doing. Like even her process of when she said that she was going through some stuff, like her son died, and she was having trouble in her marriage and financial problems and stuff, and how she dealt with that. Just pretty much everything she said was like, is what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to say. Everything that she said is what I'm doing. So it was just confirmation that I'm doing the right thing. So I'm like, okay, here I am. I'm doing it, and I'm so I don't even know what to make of it. I don't know what to make of it. It's almost like I know I'm talking, but it's like as if I had written a song, and then I listened to the song 30 times. You know what I mean? Because I like it. I don't know what to make of this. I really don't. I think that means that I like it and it's good. It's like it does something for me. When I listen to the recordings, it does something for me. Like it's like when you read a book or watch a movie, when you watch it the second time, you hear something that you didn't hear the first time. That's how I feel about what I'm listening to, and I get so much out of it. But one, I don't have that kind of time to just sit and keep listening to it, and two, I don't want any trouble with these YouTube people. I don't want any trouble. So, but yeah, I'm so grateful. And you know what? My godmother's reaching out to me, and she wants to talk to me, and I told her, she wants to help me out. And I'm like, okay, but I can't talk to you. And I feel like talking to her is like letting air out of my balloon. I have some troubles. I do, but I'm dealing with them. And more importantly, I'm being successful at what I'm doing right here. Nobody knows that I'm doing it, and I'm doing it. I'm getting it done. I'm getting better. It's what I want it to be. I'm doing a good. This might be her text, because I told her. She said, I'll call you, right? And I said yep, she did it. Yeah, yeah, this is her text. That's why I told her to send me. I said, she said she would call me, and I said, send me a text. I said, send me a text, because I'm in the middle of stuff. So I can't, I'm telling you, I don't know if you've ever been in this position before. Oh, see, this is value, what I'm saying right here. I don't know if you've ever in your life, I don't know if it was that you bought your kids some new shoes and somebody said, why you buy them those kind of shoes? I don't know if you've ever in your life been in this position where you were trying to do something and you told somebody about it, and then you felt like you went back down to zero. I don't know if you've ever had that feeling before, where what do they say, the wind is taken out of your sails. I don't know if you've ever felt it before, but it's one of the worst feelings in life. It's like being a comedian, and you go out there and you go to the place and you, as they say, kill. Everybody in there's laughing, they're just having a good time, and then you tell somebody, because that's a different kind of performing. You know what I mean? Applause is one thing, but laughter, like when you got everybody laughing, and then you go tell somebody, yeah, I had a good night and good performance or whatever, and they don't applaud you. They're not enthused. That's a feeling that, you talking about hurt. It's like, how they say, there's physical hurt, where people suffer from like physical abuse, like domestic violence or something like that. But I'm telling you that the emotional abuse, and look, I just did my little training. I do it every year. They say the number one. See, this is what I like. I get to share stuff I can't talk to people about. I told you I have education I haven't even used, and it makes my brother sick. They're so sick of me. They're so sick of me. They're like, if I had the education that you have, they're sick of me, right? They don't understand why my life doesn't look different than what it is. But yeah, the number one type of abuse, there's physical abuse, there's emotional abuse, but the number one type of abuse is neglect. It's neglect. And when you run home with this wonderful thing to share with someone, and they don't get it. It's like one of the worst. It's what is it like if a tree falls in the woods and there's no one there to hear it? Did it really fall? That's what they make you feel like. When you share something that you feel is so important and you think it's so great and there's no one there to validate it, then you wonder, hey, well, is it really that great? That's what it is. That's me processing that right there on the spot. But no, it's so I am so fine. I'm so fine. I'm gonna give him some air. He's back there panting. At least he's not barking, huh? I'm so fine with talking to you and letting this be this and letting it develop into whatever it's gonna be. But the other side of that is, like I said, exact same thing that the lady, the mentoring lady, exact same thing that she said she was doing. I mean, she's like, she's up in the millions with her little people, follower things, and clients, and all this other kind of stuff in her little business and her little money and stuff. Um, but the exact same thing that she said she was doing is what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, but no one told me what to do. This is from God. This is God's word. You know what I'm saying? I'm being directed to do this, and I'm just inching that out there, about me and God and what He tells me to do. But it's just the truth. It's the truth, and that's what I think I feel when I hear my voice. That's God. That's not. You can hear the tired in my voice, but the words are so it's so authentic. Even the how I put the words together. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not regurgitating. Like, I'll tell you, like Bishop says, or something like that, but this is me. And I like it. When they say she kissed the girl and I liked it. Don't do that. Don't do that. But you know what I mean? I just feel that it's just what I feel when I listen to it. What I feel when I listen to it is I feel like I'm in my purpose. I feel the validation and the confirmation that I'm in my purpose because of how I feel when I listen to it. And it's not pride, it's not, I know it's not. It's just it's pleasure. It's pleasure. It's relaxing, it's wisdom, it's what do they say? Food for the soul. I enjoy it, and I just, look, can I get more than 2 people? Can it? Come on, you guys. What they say? Tell a friend. Come on, you guys. If you like it, if you're listening, if you've been there more than once, if you're look, I got 2 subscribers. Tell somebody. Okay, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Come on, you guys. Let's do it. Okay? Because it's on. This guy is something else. Chewing on the cage. Let's see. Here we go. Another lady. Look, I'm way over here. Way on the edge of the parking lot. There's nobody over here but me. And she came over here with her, the glasses that they give you when you go to the doctor when you have a procedure, the black glasses. She came all the way over here by me. But yeah, it's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better. So you guys, sign up, subscribe, tell a friend. Let's do this. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. This is the best kept secret. Okay. So, but yeah, I changed the title to the what is it? End of year challenge. I titled it like yesterday I said like November, that it was November 6th, the end of year challenge, because that's what it is. But the date was telling you what the day was. So she's leaving. She had to adjust it. Oh, she went to, because there's a mobile eye, like, vehicle, and I complain. I'm like, boy, they need to have something else out here. All of a sudden people need for your eyes, like, really. Really. But yeah, so we're doing this. It's only going to get better. I'm so glad. And it's just been confirmation and validation, like, even just like different things that I'm an online person. I do my stuff online. I don't talk to people. I can't, it just is what it is. And this young lady, she was saying this and that. She said it's time to she's like 16. She's online talking about it's time to move forward, and she said that the ancestors are coming together. The ancestors and the angels are coming together. They're putting stuff together. She said, have you noticed that you don't even feel like doing much lately? You don't feel like moving around too much. And I told you I haven't done anything. I told you I don't even want to take him for a walk. And I'm not that bad, you know. I've been really quiet. I haven't spent any money. I bought, some essential stuff that I needed, but I did buy that coat. But shoot, I need some pants too. Child, when you put your little stretchy sweatpants on, everything is thrifted. When you put and you can't get them all the way up, it's a problem. It's a problem. But I'm gonna go and spend less than $20 to get me some stretchy pants, because I need something I can pull up. I can't keep repeating the same two pairs of pants. I need to I need to be comfortable. Like, I know I have to do this moving and stuff, and I need to be able to pull my pants up, like all the way up, not like, you know what I'm saying. So anyhow, but thanks you guys for being here, and like I said, tell a friend. Let's do this. Let's get it going. And what else did I want to tell you about? So what I decided to is I'm gonna call my supervisor today and ask him if when he's gonna send it over. But I'm not really gonna worry about it, because I'm going to work and I'm getting paid, and I've done what I needed to do, and he's like 3,000. What? You better stop. No, he's like really, really, really on it. So it'll be there. And like I said, my most challenging day is that one day, and I've done it, and I don't have to work with that guy again until next Friday. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Listen to this. This I'm just telling you so you know I'm not just making up stuff. Okay. So there's a program. We use a computer to do the job. So there's this particular program that you need to to do stuff, right? He opened up the program because it wasn't on the screen. It wasn't open. It's supposed to be open like for the whole shift. So it wasn't open, right? Because I just didn't feel like dealing with it. I knew we wouldn't need it until like 6 o'clock in the morning, right? So I didn't open it because I didn't feel like being bothered with it. And I was, really focusing on, my energy and, keeping my head straight, right? So I didn't open it up. And so, do you know, I went, because we switch off, one person goes and does this, another person goes and does this. So we switched off. It was my time to come back to the office. Do you know? Listen to this. This is how people can be. He opened up the computer and used it. He opened it up and used it and closed it back, meaning it wasn't visible on the computer. And he knows that I probably didn't even know how to open it. He went to all the trouble to open it up, load it up, get it on the screen, use it, and then shut it down. That's what he did. So that's what I'm saying, people. When they talk about that old saying, it's an old saying. Keep your enemies closer. I don't play like that. And so I did know how to get it up. Like I said, I just didn't do it earlier because I didn't want to. I didn't feel like fooling with it. It just wasn't important. We didn't need it until later in the morning. But yeah, he did. He opened it up. And used it and closed it back up. He sure did. And so what happened was he left out and came back because he was actually my relief. He thought he was going someplace else. He was actually my relief. So I had to let him in the building, and I let him in the building. And that's what I'm saying. I really don't care. I don't care about what people were doing. I didn't make a face or anything. I just let him in because I just figured, maybe he left something or whatever. And then he like humbly said, "Oh, I'm your relief." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't care. I don't care who it is." And so I gave him, like I told you how you pass off information. I said, "These two people, they're over here and this and that." And I did how I talk to people. I was nice and polite, and I left. And his whole tone was different to me because that's really how I am. I refer to people as ma'am and sir. And like you might have your junk on the desk and I'll say, "Sir, is this yours?" You know what I mean? That's how I talk to people. But they don't appreciate that I do not engage them in chit chat and small talk. But I don't have it to give. I just absolutely don't. When I was driving and my godmother had sent me a message saying that she wanted to do something for me. Well, she was asking me some questions, and then she said something or whatever. But I started getting a headache thinking about that because it's like I said, I can't tell anybody what I'm doing. It's taking everything in me to do what I'm doing in spite of. And this is a big deal. Look, I'm about to say, I'm talking to the masses. In my mind, I am, because all it takes is one day. All it takes is one day. Do you know that I have 42, 43, 40 something recordings? All it takes is one day, one person, one share. That's all it takes for everybody to know about it. That's all it takes. And I believe in that. That's why I do the best I can. That's why I listen to it. I'm like, okay, we can do better. Let's that's why I do it. That's why it's the first thing I do in the morning. That's why I'm changing my job, because I don't need anything taking my energy away from my ability to be able to do this to the best of my ability. That's why. Because I know it's important. I value my voice. I said a long time ago, if I was ever in a position that I had people listening to me, I would make sure that I had something worth saying. And that's what I'm saying. When I talk to you, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just, just from my heart. And I go back and listen to it. I'm like, dang, that's good. That's some good stuff. So here we are. Oh, you know what's funny too? I did all that talking yesterday. I found out after I got off line with you yesterday, I found out about the election. I didn't even know. Trust me, you can tell that I didn't even know. I didn't know anything. I had to catch up with life after I made the recording for you guys. So I'll say this, because I don't, I'm not for the politics, but I'll say this. What I do and the purpose that I serve, it's good for the people. It is good for the people. The people. So, and you don't even have to be in the U.S. It's good for the people. Where I'm coming from. So, yeah. So that's about it for me. I can't think of anything else. It's warming up, and look, the people moved me out of my spot, so I'm sitting here in the sun now. You know what I mean? See, that's a part of it too. Is when I do this, if I'm in a good position, it helps. But now I'm sitting in the sun and I'm wearing black. So, yeah. So anyhow, thanks so much, you guys. Today is Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. Get ready for your weekend. This is the end of the year challenge. Get, hey, there's a young man that relieved me last night, and he gave me the device at 40%. And I'm like, dang, is he mad at me, right? What's he's really nice. He's a nice young man, and he told me there's something that somebody said to him, and I could tell that, it must have been something, with too much color on it. And he's just, he's a nice young man, and like I said, you never know what people are going through. You never know what people are going through. And for me personally, if I don't have anything positive to say or anything to add, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm complaining. I don't know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying, but I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know how it's coming across. That's what I mean to say. I know what I'm saying, but I don't know how it comes across until I listen to it. And yeah, the young man, he gave me the device at 40% last night. I'm like, dang. But you never know what people are going through. One night he had told me that his grandfather was in the hospital, which his grandfather's probably my age, right? But yeah, and that's I'm just here to I'm here to add the syrup to your waffles. I want to be the syrup on your waffles. Okay, the syrup and butter. Okay. Alright. So here I am. Tomorrow I will be. And get ready for your weekend. Be easy with yourselves. Like I told you, I haven't done a lot of running around. I knew on some days just to sit. Because I knew this was coming. I knew these days were coming that I was going to have to do running around. So just be easy with yourselves. Be quiet. Be quiet. And just take it easy and forgive yourselves. When you eat those cookies, I know you might be working on something. When you eat, yesterday I got me some ice cream. And I was like, okay, this is what I'm doing. I did it. I forgave myself. But yeah, just take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. This thing has moved. I don't know. I need to get my little stuff together to shut this down. It better function the way I need it to. Let me see if I can move it. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Trying to get to the thing. Alright. Imperfections. It's part of life. Anyhow, we're at 32 minutes, and like I said, it's my Friday. I got a million things to do. Thank you so much for being here with me on this ride, on this journey. We're doing it together. We're moving forward. We're closing out this year. We're closing it out. Those of you in the U.S., change is change. Change is change. I don't care what side you're standing on. You know what I mean? But we're all in the same country. We say we all love our kids, and this man this morning, I said, cut me, do I not bleed? I told him we did the little fist bump thing. He had the special ID, and I have one too, right? And it's special, right? And I never see it, so I'm like, oh, look at you! I almost pulled mine out right to show him, like, okay, I don't know who you think I am, but this, I got it too, right? And so, and then he was leaving, and then we did the fist bump. I said, oh, I'm sorry to cut you with these big old diamonds, right? And then we were laughing, and because I don't have a fancy job, I don't, and so, and then we were laughing, and then I said, yeah, you cut me, do I not bleed, right? We were laughing, so, yeah, so. Yeah, I don't have a fancy job, and some people look down on people, or they think, they assume whatever. They assume whatever because you're doing whatever. People assume a lot of stuff. That's what I'm saying. I don't have anything against the cleaning people. Like I told a lady, I said, let me get out of your way. I said, you are important. I said, you the most important. You the most important. And shoot, when you teaching, you learn that from teaching, like really. Because those are people that have the keys to everything. or you need a chair or something, they have everything in the warehouse and the something. Shoot, you learn that from teaching. They're the most important people. Shoot, when I was out there doing hard labor, and they had those porta potties, child, when the porta potty man didn't come and clean those things, shoot, they're the most important people. They're the most important people. So that's what I'm saying. I don't judge people like that. That's not. I treat everybody the same. But I'm not gonna give you a song and dance just to make you feel better. I don't do that. I'm 82 years old, and if I need to make an adjustment, God will tell me, hey, this is what you need to do. He knows how to pick me up and smack me around and get me straight, and he knows how to get a message across to me. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not perfect, but I'm ready. Okay, so I'm not saying everything is perfect about me, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna leave my job depleted because I needed to give you a song and dance just to make you feel better. I'm not doing that. I worked at what do you call that, Boston Market. So I went and did that. I did that for a few years for Thanksgiving. One year is like one of the best Thanksgivings that I'd had in years because I told you I used to celebrate and I don't anymore, right? So shoot, I forgot what I was telling you. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Something about being there, and I don't know. I can't remember. Dang, it was a good point. Mm-mm-mm. I can't remember. But yeah, I did it. I did it for like a few years, and it was one of the best things I had done because I was actually serving people. I was helping people, and some people, they didn't know how to cook or whatever, and they were like, "Well, how do you, heat the food and stuff like that and everything?" But um, yeah, I can't remember what my point was. It was a good one too. But oh, I'm hot. I can't remember. I told you to show me grace. I'm tired. I've been up all night. So anyway, I can't remember, you guys. Now I'm sniffling. So I will talk to you tomorrow. I can't. I wish I could remember what that point was. I can't. Like before I leave, so I'm gonna leave like that, right? But yeah, tell a friend. Let's get it going, you guys. I'll do better. I won't do that again with my little points. I'm not gonna say that. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I feel bad leaving on that note. That though, but I can't remember what it was. The Boston Market. I can't remember. So anyhow, I guess that's how I'm gonna have to leave it. You guys take care of yourselves. Tomorrow's Friday. That's gonna be a whole thing. It's the first day of the weekend, so take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Look, just like I'm gonna be kind to myself for not remembering the point I was trying to make. Okay, the little lady, the good doctor, she was saying something about how you just think people are in your stuff and you just don't know it. Because she says stuff that seems like it's like specifically directed at me. She was like, you need to work on your storytelling. I'm like, what? What are you saying, right? But that's what my experience is like. That's what my life is like. I do something and it hits me like that, right? This lady is way over someplace else living her life, and to say something so that just seems like it's directed at me, right? Even after I had said about her that I said she tells stories or something, right? And it was like the next day or something, she was online saying I do X, Y, and Z also. And I was like, what does she know who I am? I mean, I follow her, but it's like, this is over here. This is a different platform. That was really loud. Stop. This is a totally different platform, right? It's like, those are the kind of experiences that I have in my life that are direct and confirming and stuff like that. But yeah, she said you need to work on your storytelling. I'm like, what? How you just gonna say that, lady? Are you talking to me? But I'm sorry. I hope I'm not sniffling. Ooh, I feel not now. See, I feel bad about this 40 now, because 5 of those minutes I was trying to figure out what the story was. But I'm gonna forgive myself. I think that's what I'm gonna say. Forgive myself. I don't know. I gotta title this something. But anyway, you guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves and be gentle with yourself. I think that's still a point, because I'm forgiving myself. Shoot, I am. So anyway, thanks so much. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.